interview is going to be good for the body. I'm pretty stoked. Rose Parr has been quilting for 30 years and a personal trainer for 15. She has over half a dozen certifications, including ergonomics, holistic nutrition, arthritis pain management, home economics, Reiki, EFT, and meditation, and active aging. She's a Canadian long-arm quilter living in Guelph, Ontario, and she speaks about healthy quilting to guilds all over the world. Today, we're going to chat about her new book, So Happy and Healthy, Smart Ergonomics, Stretches and More for Makers. So you teach healthy quilting at shows all over the world. What have been your one or two best highlights?
Well, definitely Festival of Quilts, hands down. It was just, we toured Scotland beforehand, and I was supposed to go back this summer, and I'm hopefully going back next summer. And then we're going to tour England the next time. And so it's a great opportunity for my husband and I to be able to do things that we haven't had, the time to do before. It's kind of like, now it's like, it's an excuse and it's a reason. Well, I'm here, so I guess we'll take 2 weeks. And, so that hands down has been, and it was so phenomenal. And I met, Stuart Hilliard. I actually met Kay Fassett. That didn't go so well. That's a whole other story, because only I could show up in England and insult Kay Fassett. But anyways, I ran over to the booth because I wanted to get Stuart's book that he was signing. Yeah. And I stopped at the desk and went, "Oh," and he was sitting there, and he's like, I'm like, "Oh, I thought Stuart was going to be here."
Oh no.
And then I'm like, "Oh, but I want your book too," which I really didn't, because they're heavy, right, to bring home. But yeah, I said only I can go to England and insult him.
So tell us about the So Long.
I managed to pull together this phenomenal quilt. And it all focuses on, it's called So Grateful for 2021. And it focuses on what we had in 2020 that was important to us, and what we can now have in 2021 that's important to us. For example, there's hugs and kisses block, because we weren't hugs and kissing. We weren't doing that in 2020, but now in 2021 we are, and things like that. There's Melissa Marginette's block is her positivity block. And so the house that's in the middle of the quilt, it's a sampler quilt because it's a sample of all these people. And the house that's in the middle is from Jo Avery, and it's on her website, and it's her improv house, which frankly was the scariest one for me to do, really, because I'm not really an improv person. And then, so that's the focus. And then Melissa's positivity block surrounds your home with positivity. And then there's love, and there's hugs, and there's kisses, and there's flying geese from Brigitte Heitland, because now we can fly again. And so it's just a really happy quilt.
Did you like this trailer? Hit that subscribe button to get the new podcast trailer every week, and click on the link in the description below to listen to the full podcast.